And action.
Hi, my name's Sam. I've been at Sadeh since January, and this place was actually recommended to me by a friend that I met when I was in Israel. I've been traveling for the past year, a little over that, going to different permaculture projects, workaway sites, woofing farms, all the above. And I really wanted to dedicate some intentional time to going to specifically a Jewish farm. I grew up as a renewal Jew, practicing renewal Judaism, and I also was a fellow at the Urban Adama farm in Berkeley, California, which has very similar values to Sadeh. It's an intersection between mindfulness, spirituality, Judaism, agriculture, and Sadeh had all those same values. So I needed to basically make a decision for myself to intentionally visit a farm that had these kinds of values. When I first got to Sadeh, I was the only volunteer here, and I find comfort in working alone, but I do really appreciate working on a communal level with everyone. And as Corona started to become more intense and lockdown hit, more people started to come to the farm, and it became more of a shared labor between all of us. And also with the addition of the people that came because of Corona, there was more responsibilities to take on, and I felt pretty comfortable stepping into some roles where I needed to, for example, do the food ordering for the group, and also to take care of the chickens. And there were some times where it did feel like there was a lot put on my plate, but I was always heard whenever I had frustrations about how things were going, or maybe needing to set some more specific boundaries for myself in terms of how much time I was spending on a certain project. So I really feel like my voice was heard here. So I have a background in environmental justice and food sustainability, and before I came to Sadeh, I felt like I had a really good tool belt to bring to the farm. And some of the things that I learned here that I wouldn't have learned in any other classroom have a lot to do with identifying the native species of Britain, which is an opportunity that I wouldn't have gotten anywhere else, because I'm always so honed in on how can we ameliorate our food system and treat each other better and use food as medicine. Whereas here I got an opportunity to be in like this beautiful direct conversation with the land. Another really healing element of Sadeh that I'm going to take with me onto the rest of my life and the rest of my journey is the importance of slowing down. I have a very erratic work ethic. I like to work really early in the morning and finish a project when it's completely done, and in the process I might wreck my body. And Talia, Alex, Jess, the project leaders and the facilitators of Sadeh really impressed upon me to take this as an opportunity to listen to my body, to do the work that I felt was good for me, and to not base my value off of my production. So that was really, really important for me. So the relationship that I have to the land was ultimately facilitated by my upbringing in the renewal tradition. And it has always called to me to be in direct relationship with the land. That's where I feel the most comfortable, and this style of Judaism really offered me an opportunity to pay more attention to the seasons, to the different holidays that we're celebrating during the lunar calendar, such as like Tush B'Av and Shavuot, some of the holidays we've celebrated here at Sadeh. And it's been really important for me to be able to get to celebrate these things in a ritual space alongside people who really value and appreciate my tradition. One of my hands down ultimate best times at Sadeh was the Passover Seder that we had here. It was unlike anything I've ever done before. Everyone was wearing fun costumes, there was little candies on the table. Talia, the founder of Sadeh, put together this beautiful Haggadah, and it was just an opportunity for Jews, non-Jews, cats, dogs, everyone to show up and have an amazing time celebrating this ancient tradition that we have. I'm headed back to the States, and I'm going to continue to work with my Judaism, farming, integrating the two into the Jewish farming network that exists in the United States. And yeah, I'm really excited to get back into learning about what I can do better for the environment and how I can deepen my understanding of this ancient tradition.